boys and girls, I have a work to show you today. Just one work. If you're at home, you might have thought I was going to show two works. I'm only going to show one this morning. It's called The Dreamcatcher. And I have a book here. It's called Grandmother's Dreamcatcher. And this is something that we've been reading in the morning. We'll finish it today. We started it last week. We'll finish it today. Boys and girls at home, you should have a link to hear this story as well. So from the geography shelf in our classroom, we've been talking about which continent, raise your hand, which continent have we been talking about? Sonia?
North America.
North America. And when we've been talking about North America, we've been talking about the people who lived on the continent a long time ago. They still live here today, indigenous people who lived here before the colonists came over from England. These people were called Native Americans, remember? We did a weaving work because Native Americans had to make their own clothing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And blankets, so we did a weaving work. We have a corn tweezing work on the shelf because Native Americans used corn a lot. They grew corn and they ate corn and they baked with corn. And we have a tweezing work to pull kernels off the cob, right? Another work I'm going to show you that comes from a Native American custom is from the art shelf.
The pumpkin one? What is that?
So this is the work, boys and girls, from the art shelf. Choose one of the paper plates. This will be the start of our dream catcher work. I'm going to position my table. Okay. All right. So the idea with a dream catcher, boys and girls, is the Native Americans believed that you could create sort of a web or a net to catch bad dreams. So you could put a dream catcher above your bed at night when you go to sleep, and they believed that the dream catcher could catch your bad dreams and let the good dreams slip through. So what I'm going to do is create sort of a web with my dream catcher. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to thread the needle. I'm going to leave a little bit, I call this a monkey tail. I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail. And then I'm going to sew. Let's make this look kind of like a web or a net. Don't lose your monkey tail. Make sure it stays there. I'm going to keep sewing until I almost run out of string. I want to leave a little bit of string at the bottom because there's something I need to do with that. The Native Americans decorated. They might have used beads or even feathers oftentimes to decorate. So I've got a bowl of beads. So the bead doesn't fit on my needle, so that's okay. I can do it with my fingers. Here we go. So boys and girls, if you ever have trouble with your work and you're trying to thread something, just twist it. That helps a lot. Pinching it too helps. Pinch it and twist it. Oh, I meant to do this, didn't I? Sorry, silly me. Silly me. Okay. I'm going to put 2 or 3 beads at the end. And then, boys and girls, you make a knot. You might need help from your teacher or an adult to put a small knot at the end to keep the beads in place. So there's one part of my dream catcher, but I want to decorate it a little bit more. So I have some extra string cut, and I'm going to take that through the 2 bottom holes. The orange one's going to stay in the middle. And I'm going to pass the yellow through the 2 holes. Just like that. So then I will have 3 parts hanging down, and I'm going to put some beads on these extra 2 sides. Mariah, I'm going to need you to move if you keep making noises. You're interrupting my lesson. It's not good manners. All right. All right, I've got 1. I think I'm just going to put 2 on today so that you don't have to wait a long time. If you choose this work, boys and girls, you can put 2 or 3 beads on your dream catcher on the end of each one. And if you happen to have feathers at home, you could use feathers to decorate. And at school, if you choose this work and you take it home, you could put feathers on it. You could put leaves, would be pretty, or any other kinds of beads that you have. And then after you create your dream catcher and you take it home, you can put it above your bed. And the Native American custom was that they believed it catches your bad dreams.
What?
Yeah, okay. So I'm just showing you, here's another sample of another one that I made as well of the dream catcher. Okay, so boys and girls, for attendance today,